Hi guys. Today I shall be doing a illustration of two illustrations actually of this dream I once had, and I'm like going to tell you about the dream too, and like describe it to you the best way I can about how like scary it was. Like as I tell you, it might not seem as scary as like I'm telling you. I like it was actually frightening. Uh so yeah, I was also like planning to do this like dream series where I will be talking about my dreams, you know, about my like senseful dreams, because I have quite senseful dreams. My brain, I don't know how it works, but then like when people are like dreams have meanings, I think I can actually understand what they mean, because all of my dreams, they have a meaning. Well, I am African, like most Africans' dreams are supposed to have a meaning, or else like why are you dreaming, it like doesn't make sense. So I'm starting this series called Dreamflix, because like that's what I call it now. Like even like before I wanted to like do this thing, I've been calling like this weird series of concise dreams. I called them Dreamflix because like they seemed movie like. They seemed like a movie. So I liked that a lot. So I like the name Dreamflix, because like Netflix and dreams. I think you get that. Yeah. So yeah, I'm going to start this series called Dreamflix, where I'm telling you all about like my dreams that I once had, like my nightmares and my most beautiful and most enjoyable dreams. Yeah, and I'm going to tell you about some dreams that, like, at some point actually happened in my life. Like, I might seem like I'm lying or I'm like joking just for content, but like sometimes, like, deja vu isn't deja vu for me, where it's like that mental thingy, whatever they call it. When I like sometimes brush my teeth, I actually remember that this moment right here happened, and not in my head, in a dream. So like it's like much creepier that way, like for me when like deja vu happens. Like because it's like small things that you couldn't expect for deja vu to tell you. Uh yeah, I'm rambling. Sorry. Let's get into the dream. So, like in my nightmare, uh, it was like the time was noon, almost dusk. Yeah, the time is very important in this dream. And I was in my room. I was in my room. I will not be describing the room if you like really wanna imagine how the dream was like. I was like in my room, and if you want to like be more immersed in this, you can imagine my room as like yours. If you like look around your room, yes, I was in my room on my bed. The electricity was out, you know the electricity was out. So like, I wasn't really that pressed about it. Like I sat on the bed, like. And then at some point, I got off the bed. Don't know why, but I got off the bed. Like immediately when the dream started, I got off the bed. I looked around, and then I went to the door. I was not actually at the door, but then like I was uh from like the end. If you look at your door straight ahead, oh my god, this dog, it scared me. Sorry. Our neighbor's dog was just here. I think it was sleeping in here. Sorry. I was like, okay. Anyway. So yes. If you look directly at your door, and then like you go to the end to touch the wall, yeah, that is where I was. So I was there. I looked at the door. I looked at it, and the door was like wide open. I looked, and outside my door there was like a black box, like somebody delivered this to like directly to my door, like past the kitchen, past the like just directly to my door. It was like a black box. In the drawing, like it's opened. No, it wasn't opened. It was like a black box that was closed tight. I looked at it. I wasn't really that scared. For some reason, I didn't ask myself why there's a black box. I just looked at it. And then as I was looking at it, you know, like a movie, and then there's like a jump scene out of nowhere. There's like jump scene to somewhere. But over here, it wasn't a jump scene to like somewhere, but a jump scene to a time of day. It was really dark in this time of day. It was dark, and I was still looking at my door, and then I like looked away for like a second, looked back, and there was this thing that was just there. It was like a slender man, like type ghost thing. I was like, then I freaked out. Then I was scared because like, what was that? I was freaking out. I was asking myself this question: what was that? What was that? And then out of nowhere, at like the back of my head, I hear turn on the lights. The lights weren't on at the time. The electricity was still not back. It was like turn on the lights. Turn on. This was all it was chanting. Just turn on the light. Turn on the light. So like after I was freaked out. It was like some inner monologue or something just telling me turn on the light. It was so crisp and in my ear, like in my head, like I was talking to myself. So I just turn on the light. So I grabbed my phone, and like it was dead. So I went around and grabbed somebody else's phone, and it was also dead. And then like I was freaking out. I was like really, really scared. And then like I was searching around for anything else, like maybe a candle and a match or something. And then I found my mother's phone. I turned it on as fast as I could. And then the monster was just gone. The ghost was just gone, and I was so relieved. And then like after some time, my brothers, they entered the room. They entered the room, and then like I told them about what just happened, and they didn't believe me. I mean, like I wouldn't believe me too. So, and then like what happened after was like funny, where I just woke up to literal darkness, where I woke up and like I was still in my dream. The electricity was I woke up at 2 a.m. in the morning, drenched in sweat. It was like I was still in my dream. I was freaking out like at that time. So I like ran took my mother's phone, or like my phone, yeah. I took my phone and like turned on the lights, and I stayed like that until 30 minutes later when the electricity came back. I hate my nightmares. They are so unsettling. Anyway, yeah, that is my dream. So that was like my dream. That was my dream, and I hope you found it as unsettling. You found the drawings as unsettling as I found the last one. I don't like looking at its eyes. So I hope you like the drawings. I hope you found the dream interesting, because I don't think it was scary. I hope you found it interesting. Uh, so if you have time, please like, comment, and subscribe. And also, can you please check out my description for like the synopsis, the the I can't say that word, the plot of my webcomic. It would be really cool if you'd like check that out, because like I'm planning this like webcomic that is like Afrocentric, where like if you like Black Panther, if you like Black Panther and you liked watching it, you would actually, I think you would like this, because it's like the culture that they picked to, you know, to the language and everything, that the culture that they picked. I want to, since it's my culture, I want to like represent it perfectly, like if you like Black Panther, yeah. So can you please like go to the description and like read it, and in the comments tell me if you would like it made. Like I need only like encouragement, like maybe even 10 comments saying, like 5 or maybe 2, I guess some people, saying that they would really like to read it, because I'm very discouraged. I want to do this, I have the whole thing ready, but then you know sometimes I'm like, who will want to read that? So you tell me if you find it interesting, you know yeah, if you find it interesting. So also remember to like and subscribe, and leave a comment about any nightmare you once had, and then when you woke up it seemed like you were still in that nightmare. It was, even though it's like not scary, like you were still in that nightmare. So like leave a comment telling me about that, if you want to talk about that to anybody, because like some dreams might be fever dreams where like they really don't make sense, and some dreams can be so intricate and so and if you want to like interpret, if you want your dream maybe interpreted, I can like interpret it, yeah, tell you what it's actually about and what your like ancestors are telling you, because like that's an important thing to know sometimes. So yeah, bye.